Morning everyone. Myself Gayatri Manwade, lecturer in ADFT GPW Hubli. Today I am going to start with the new session on fourth unit of fashion designing theory subject, that is Introduction to Fashion. So let us start with Introduction and definition of fashion. Fashion is an aesthetic expression at a particular period and place and in a specific context of clothing. In fashion's field, a clothing becomes a very most important part, and even footwear, a suitable footwear with the clothing, then lifestyle of the clothing, then accessories, matching accessories, makeup, hairstyle, and these all things come along with our body proportions. We should live in such a lifestyle that should suit us. According to sociologist Pierre Bourdieu, a fashion stylist he connotes the latest difference of fashion. Fashion is defined as the cultural construction of the embodied identity. The fashion or a living style, how we live, that gives our identity. Some people will live in a dignified manner, some will be very simple, and some are VIPs whose identity depends upon their appearance or their clothing, dressing. As such, it encompasses all forms of self fashioning. Self fashioning in the sense how we stay, how we desire to live, how we desire to dress up, including street styles. Some of the people they prefer street fashion, the roadside garments which are available easily and they are easily accessible. They are of low cost, low budget garments there. So some people prefer such garments, as well as so called high fashion garments which are created by fashion designers or couturiers. Couturiers are nothing but these are the high fashion garments, whereas well versed with high class fabrics and high class embroidery, high class printed fabrics they use. Some of the people who are very rich and they want to be rich in dressing, or they seems to be appear rich in dressing, they prefer such designer clothes. Fashion as also alludes to the way in which things are made. To fashion something is to make it in a particular form. Some of the fashion products they have their own identity and they are manufactured in their own way. There are certain techniques to manufacture the products. Nextly, most commonly, fashion is defined as the prevailing style of dress or behavior at any given time, with the strong implication that fashion is categorized by change. As Shakespeare wrote, The fashion wears out more apparel than the man. So here the woman is most fashionable than the man because woman is having vast wide varieties of clothing, dressing, accessories, everything. But men have certain limitations in that. There are fashions in furniture, automobiles, and other objects also, as well as in clothing. Although greater attention is paid to sartorial fashion, probably because clothing has such an intimate relationship with the physical body and by extension the personal identity of individual. As I said you earlier, the clothing of any person or dressing of any person will give his identity or her identity. The purpose of fashion is to negate our persistent fear of death. Decorating ourselves in particular things helps to craft an identity. Whereas if we decorate ourselves by makeup, by dressing, it shows our identity in a craft manner, which creates the illusion of permanency. Every man and woman have their own identity on the grounds of their style, living style, or their lifestyle. If we think, buy the things, and we define the way we look, it makes our existence feel more real and everlasting. Fashion has the ability to change and shape lives through its personal connection. We all have to wear clothes, and every piece of clothing we buy represents a personal choice. It is this intrinsically human relationship between us and our fashion that makes it political. So no doubt even lifestyle of any person depends upon political circumstances also. Historically, fashion has rarely been elevated to the same stature as painting, music, sculpture, or architecture. But fashion is one of the purest expressions of art because it is art lived on the daily basis. So, here, guys, historically, they have proved that rather than painting art, music, sculpture, and architecture, the dressing art is very important and it is one of the creative art. Which art is regularly we do. Now, working people regularly they dress up in a well manner. They'll come out with their accessories. For example, bags, shoes. Sometimes they use matching. Sometimes they use contrast. So it is one of the art how to match the accessories and dresses. Changing the way you dress, the way you feel you can dress up. When you are well dressed and look good, you will automatically feel better. So no doubt, when you dress up in a good manner, you will feel comfortable because someone will say, "Oh, you are looking very nice today." So you'll feel very comfortable that day or that time at least. When you feel good about yourself, you are more likely to feel good inside and your mood will be very good. Treat others better. So, for that sake, treat the others better way and have more energy and be comfortable always what you dress up. So, here, fashion is related historically to an individual's personality since it gives a general idea of what the person thinking and minimizes his personality as well. Clothes help in expressing the innermost thoughts, kindness and feelings. So no doubt, clothing shows our physical expression as well as inner expression. Even it gives how our mood is right now. On our dressing, if we dress up in a good manner, so the others can think, so she is in a good mood because she has dressed up in a good way. This is enough to know what kind of clothes and what way to wear appropriately. Thank you so much, guys. So, I hope you all enjoyed this introduction to fashion session. See you in the next session. Thank you so much.